Hello and welcome to January's everyday journal pages. So I still have not finished this journal, so I am not setting up a new one until I do, and January definitely still fit in this one, and maybe February might as well. I'm not sure, we'll see how it goes. But since it's January, I wanted to do a cold, snowy theme, and I have had some pictures that I had printed and some snowy washi tapes. And while I thought they would come in useful for a lot of fantasy books, they haven't been used for pretty much most of 2025, so I wanted to use them a bit more. So I thought, it's January, it's a cold month, let's just do that. Since then jinxed it a lot, and it's been snowing and freezing, so there you go, you do something in your journal and then it comes true. So I started with the usual pre-planned calendar, and I make this one bigger so I can write what's gonna happen each day when we have things happening, and when school starts, and when I have special events for school, like parents' evenings and things like that, which I haven't fully updated, but I just wrote when school opened and things like that. So my motifs were winter and skies, clouds, moons, and snow, obviously. So I used this washi tape with clouds. It looks pretty decent upside down. I think the whole set was meant to be the right side up, with the scalloped parts on the way up, but I turned it upside down because I was putting the trees over it at the top there. It didn't matter, it blended in fairly well. And then I wanted to do something in this corner. I didn't want to put this image as a full square, so I ripped it in half, put the top half with the moon at the top, and then the bottom half with the snow at the corner. I did my calendar in metallic blue, and I wrote the name of the month in gold. Now I thought I'd have more gold elements, but then I didn't, so I still think the name of the month seems a bit off, but I might just use gold to fill in things in the calendar later on. And then I had these stickers from the very first few sets of ephemera I ever got, actually, with these blue butterflies and the crystals. So I have been using these sets and trying to use them up for almost 2 years now. So I put some of those there, and the moon washi tape, and then any corners that I cut off to fit to the calendar I put wherever there was some white space. And then I just wrote, these are all the school days, obviously Monday to Friday since school opened, and I know when I'm working, and then eventually I might just write when Graham is working, because he has irregular shifts, which means he might work nights when I'm home, or he might work weekends and I'm at home, and then he's at home when I'm here, and things like that. So I haven't fully kept track of all of his work days, but it might be something that I might want to do, to know when there is some common free time to do things. That's something to think about for this year. And then my second page is just where I do my monthly reflections, when we actually find some time to do something fun. If something happens, if we go somewhere, I will then write my impressions or my thoughts, or if I want to say something about the month, in that page. So I use the same washi tapes, the moons on the side, the clouds at the top, the snowy mountains at the bottom, and some more stickers from those original blue sets that I had. So I am trying to use these up. It has been quite hard. There were a lot of them, and they were a bit too much to do blue constantly, but I do like how it turned out, and hopefully I will use the rest of them up in 2026. And I just wrote monthly reflections, and that was that. I didn't want to do any lines this time. And that's about it for my start of month pages. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was quite quick. It was fairly easy to set up. If you want to see my calendar in my book journal, that video is already up, and I hope to see you next time.